YouTube? What's good, your bike? You want to back with another Warframe video? You feel me? Look at the drip. Change out the drip a little bit. You know, I got tired of the skin. Change up the drip a little bit. But yeah, look, I'm gonna be redoing like videos on older build videos I've done, like weapons, because those builds are terrible. I'm being 100% honest. I got like 2 videos I got to redo to give you guys like correct builds that I realize are bad by the comments. So yeah. So today we got the Glaive Prime. Now this is probably one of the best melee weapons in the game. And you know, Glaive's melees right now are going crazy, like very crazy. So if you don't have the Glaive Prime, go ahead and pick it up, right? So here's the build. Now, I don't know how much difference this one changed, but I just want to like make sure I make updates. So I'm going, obviously, galvanized reflex mandatory now, especially if you don't have that one arcane, I forgot the name for it. Then we're also going to be using melee elementus, because this also gives us that 60% heavy attack wind speed up, which is really good. Combine that with the killing blow, right? As you guys can see, we're not going with any status mods, just straight damage, and just like to keep our combos for as long as we can do the heavy attacks. That's what galvanized reflex is for. Galvanized steels for, you know, that critical chance with critical damage, which is really good. Blood rush for that critical chance times combo multiplier, right? And then we got, you know, prime pressure point. We got voluntary quick return. This is really good too. And we're also going to be using organ shatter. This is the build we're going to be using. You don't have to go crazy with status. The glaive does not need that. You don't need nothing, right? All you need is what the status it brings you, and just all you gotta do is buff that damage. You get me? Now, this is important. I tried melee exposure. I don't think it works too well with the glaive. So melee duplicate is the only right answer right now. If you do not have melee duplicate, then that's when you should probably use melee influence. But obviously, if you melee influence is not that good with the glaive, like other glaive melees is, but right now melee duplicate is the best melee arcane for glaive prime, right? And it's hard to get. I ain't gonna lie, I only got mine to like rank 3, and then I just bought the rest, if I'm being 100% honest with you. So, and it took me, like I said, it's been a year, and I probably had this rank 5 for about a couple months. So you gotta keep that in mind. It's really hard to get. If you can't buy it, like I said, get the rank 3 if you can, or 2, then just go to the market and see if you can spend some plat or trade like a ribbon for it or something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then obviously you're gonna have I'm not using it, don't worry, this is not the build I'm gonna be using, or the Warframe I'm gonna be using, but you want to have arcane fury, arcane strike, right? If you can't, always make sure you have arcane fury depending on the Warframe. And also understand, depending on what Warframe you use, you're gonna have different buffs in terms of like cross projection, which enemies loses 18% of armor, so you're gonna be doing more damage. So some of y'all might be like, oh, I'm doing more less damage than you. It's more because of your aura mod, you get what I'm saying? Or you might have one that like still charge, which buffs your melee damage like that, and you still probably gonna do more damage than me. So either or, keep that in mind, that whichever Warframe you are using, your aura, I can't even speak, your aura, right, is gonna define like some of your damage in a way. If armors lose, or if you gain some with weapon damage or stuff like that, you know, keep that in mind, because people be in the comments like, oh, I'm doing a little less damage than you. Yeah, because you don't, you know, certain Warframes. So yeah, we're gonna get into some gameplay. Yeah.
Stand by for life support. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to craft open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. Need more to open that relic.
as you guys can see, man, the Glaive Prime isn't really needing any introduction. None of that, man. The Glaive Prime is really strong. If you like this type of video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. It's your boy Water, and I'm out.